Welcome to Muncie, Indiana, home of the Ball State Cardinals, and we're looking forward to this matchup, and certainly the fans are showing that they are as well. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. As we'll see a squad from the back, the Northern Illinois Huskies, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Ball State Cardinals. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me. Northern Illinois about to kick it off as we get things started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Ball State's offense takes the field for the first time today. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling, the temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, David, we played in these games.
Fires the pass, intercepted. Got some room to run. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
A great spot to start this drive for the offense. Give to Brown. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. He's going to pass on 2nd down. Finds his big tight end. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. He's got it and still on his feet. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker.
And I like it. 3rd down and short, and this offense stays aggressive. And now they're set up. Forget the field goal. We're not looking for 3 now. Now set up in a 1st and goal, trying to get a touchdown.
Northern Illinois will line up with a 1st and goal. They're working that left side. Touchdown, Northern Illinois! Hauled it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing it at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass.
7, Ball State 0.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He's got great speed. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. The give on the inside. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Fires to the right. That one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. No fear from this freshman quarterback as he picks up the 1st down himself. The Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs. On the run, it's slow. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd down, going up top. He'll pull it down. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. And the Cardinals have their offense in high gear. That's the end of the quarter, and Northern Illinois has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. He's got it down the middle. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. And now on 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Dances away from the heat. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He saw just enough daylight to move the sticks and get it done with his legs. Looking to pass inside the red zone. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Ball State. What a catch and run for 6.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He'll try to tack on one more.
For the extra point.
Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Navy is on top, but it's not like Roger Staubach is playing quarterback today, which is why they can't pull away. They're up by 7 over Notre Dame. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. To the air, it's Hampton. Got his man in the middle. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. A 3rd and long coming up here. Looking to throw. They're setting up the screen. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. The clock is not their friend. Got to get everybody to the line quickly. Going up top on first down. Pressure coming. Escapes the sack. But he can't get away again, and down he goes, and the trickeration is not so tricky.
This defense has the ability to get pressure on the QB from the edge. And I don't necessarily mean from defensive ends, but from the outside linebackers. These guys get in their sprinter stances, and they come off the ball. That outside linebacker showed you his speed right there.
Well, after not getting a thing done on first down, it's 2nd and long from the 24. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. Off he goes. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. Fires to the wideout. He makes a catch. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening first and goal from the 9. They'll immediately call timeout. Feeling some heat. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Northern Illinois. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skill players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Gonna take a shot. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Got his man. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And they'll send out the field goal unit. It's good.
The kick is good. That makes it Northern Illinois 14, Ball
So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. They make the stop on the return, and that is priority 1. You don't want some big return to give up a cheap touchdown on the final play of the half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks so much, guys, and I need not tell you, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotion, and no surprise, we saw just that in the first half today. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those 2 stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking for a man, it's Hampton. Throws to the wideout. Oh, so close to paying off. The tip really had it in his hands, but it falls incomplete. Looking to throw. Getting some heat. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
And that's the thing about this defense. Yeah, they may be losing the game right now, but they've got difference makers on that side of the football. They got guys that can step up like that, create havoc, get a sack, create negative plays. They're going to need more of that here in the second half if they're going to win this game.
Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. The punters have had the day off up to this point, first one of the game. He gets his first one of the day out of there, and they used him 3 times in that loss last week. He only needs a sliver of daylight. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. On the run, it's slow. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Wide out in motion. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. After the last run, would you just give it to him again on 3rd down? To the ground to try to move the chains. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42. The Cardinals come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll throw it on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Finally run out of bounds, but he has his offense rolling with a 1st down. And the Cardinals want to crank the tempo.
Another Ball State 1st down.
They're looking to pass from the red zone. He looks that one in nicely. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1.
1st and goal, Ball State.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? He's going to the right, looking for a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals. And that one will put him up here in the 2nd half.
Down in tight to the goal line, you saw some good movement up front by the offensive line, getting a push and giving that running back a chance.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. They just finished off a 53-yard scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. 1st down here for the offense. The run from the shotgun. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. This offense has a 2nd down play. That brings us to the close of the quarter, and Ball State has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They'll go to the counter. He maybe gets a yard. They'll mark him at the 29. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. To the air, it's Hampton. Coming after him. And the quarterback bought a little time, but actually bought a lot of time, but not enough time. The defense gets to it. The number 1 job is to protect their quarterback, and they did not.
They did not, but my number 1 job as a defensive lineman is to attack your quarterback and get him on the ground just like this, get in the sack, rattle this guy as much as you can, as many hits as possible on these quarterbacks.
Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Just needs a crack to get a return. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Off play action. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. He's going to take off.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
Trying to make magic with his feet. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Another Ball State first down.
We've reached a 2-minute warning in this offense, trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. They move the tight end all over. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking for space. It's slow. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. They'll try to bully their way for the first. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Don't want to risk anything here. The quarterback takes a knee. There's a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
Really impressed by the poise by the winning team as well here. They weren't overhyped in this game. They came out, they looked prepared, they were calm, definitely confident. And David, they were able to go out and execute well enough to get this win.
And it's hard in these rivalry games with all the emotions running so deep. Like, you sometimes get overzealous. Sometimes you get too many penalties. It's hard to rein in your emotions, but they did. They kept it in check, and now bragging rights for a whole year.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.